Okay, lot to get into, so let's go ahead and hop into this video. What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to all my returning clients. Much love and appreciation as always. If you're new here though, my name is Hayes, veterinarian, sneakerhead, hence the name, TheShoeVet. Back again, once again, with my buddy here, Sneakers, who just got deferminated, but obviously that's not really gonna work out too well. So here he is in all his fuzzy, staticky glory and everything like that. You guys see here today, we got a mountain of things, couple pieces of clothing, some really nice basics from a brand based out in LA, as well as a couple shoes, two from the same brand, John Geiger, and one in particular that I've been holding on to for way too long. Plessume, they dropped this a while ago. I'm just now getting to it. I know a lot of things been happening in the background, so appreciate it if you guys still subscribe and still rocking with me. Without further ado though, let's go ahead and hop into this review. All right, so the first thing we're gonna start out is with these clothes right here. So this is a local brand in LA named Uniform LA. Not Union LA, not the brand that completely screwed me over in that raffle that was just like, yeah, I'll follow this link to check out and wouldn't check out, and we're all like, okay, what's going on? Email customer service. Absolutely nothing. And then here I am thinking today after making this video, thinking today that maybe, just maybe, they'll make it up to me by granting me the dunks. But yeah, that didn't happen whatsoever either. So yeah, me and Union. So I talked to one of the representatives of the brand, and their specialty is, and I quote, "We specialize in high-end quality men's basics." So, you know, t-shirts, shorts, sweatpants, sweatshirts, so on and so forth, things like that. It's not necessarily luxury per se, but it is high quality. And I'm gonna give you guys a little bit of a segue. They're actually right. This stuff right here, and let me stop talking about it. Let's go ahead and look at it. So this right here, I wanna start with the shorts first, because honestly, between me and you, I'm really not a shorts person. I'm already short enough, pun intended. No, I'm not the biggest fan of shorts, primarily because even though I don't skip leg day,
Come on, push it, push it. Up.
Ooh, easy.
I always have problems with my legs, especially my calves. My calves are just like whips, essentially. They're so skinny. I never really grow on the legs. So I am pretty, let's just keep it a buck. I am pretty self-conscious about shorts. So that is the problem with that. But these shorts right here though, excellent. So going into the making of these shorts are primarily made out of polyester. You can say cotton from the drawstrings, but the actual base pair of shorts is made out of polyester. Now what I like about this is twofold. So one, it's the durability of these shorts. These shorts actually have some good weight to them. You can almost say they're like a semi-luxury pair of, you know, you could probably hoop in these, something like that. So you can probably say like a semi-luxury pair of running shorts or basketball shorts, something like that. I really do like the drawstring. I ideally kind of wish the drawstring was on the outside. This is nitpicking just a little bit, but I do like the addition of the drawstring. You have the perforations for breathing all on the shorts. And the main part that I like about these pants is not only the two pockets on the side, you have one on the back, only on the left side, but that pocket has a nice quality zipper. I don't think it's, let's see, what is this for Cagnite? No, it's Riri. So you have a Riri zipper on the back right pocket. Now I kind of wish that the zipper was on the pockets on the side, because I'm way more likely to put things in these side pockets than the back pockets. I don't use back pockets too much. Not to mention that when you sit down, I mean, depending on your, I don't know, confirmation back there, you just might end up sitting on the zipper. I feel like it's a bit high up for you to do that though, so you should be safe, but it's a possibility depending on how you're sitting and everything. So that would be my only like nitpicky, you know, complaint about, you know, the pockets and everything. But other than that, I mean, these shorts are actually really good. The pockets reach down pretty deep. It's my pinky right there, just so you guys get an idea of how far the pockets go. Now, I have two shirts. So these shirts, one is a long sleeve, this white shirt, and one is a basic heather gray shirt right here. Both of these shirts are, you know, kind of like a medium, we'll just go say medium weight cotton based shirts. The heather gray one is a short sleeve. The heather gray shirt is short sleeve. The heather gray shirt is short sleeve. The heather gray shirt right here is kind of in a boxy shape, sort of, kinda. You got the ribbed collar, you have no ribbing on the sleeves. The sleeves come down to about the bicep area, as you can see here, so I really like the placement of that. I would say as far as, you know, like I said, it's a little bit boxy, so it's not gonna be fit, it's not gonna really be contoured to you, as opposed to something like, you know, Essentials or whatever, but it is different material. I kind of like the speckling of the gray in here too as well. You can see some white speckling, kind of have like a oatmeal-y kind of pattern to it, if you will. The white shirt, so it's a plain white t-shirt, but it is long sleeve. Same weight as far as, you know, the weight of the material as this heather gray. Difference is obviously it's long sleeve. Now, the only thing about this that I would preferably like to change is just the sleeves on me. I don't really have the longest arms, so I would have preferred it to be maybe like half an inch to an inch short. There's a lot of extra scrunching up. It's not the biggest of problems or anything like that, but that's just me. Irregardless though, the overall, you know, quality of these basics is really good. So I think if you guys are looking for, you know, everyday casual menswear basics, you know, again, shorts, tees, hoodies, sweatpants, things like that, definitely go ahead and check out Uniform LA. They do have specials and discount codes and everything like that too as well. It's not a sponsored video. I'm not getting paid for this. I don't have a code right now, but definitely still check them out. I will leave their link in the description box down below. So you guys go ahead, check them out, and tell them TheShoeVet sent you. All right, so you go ahead and hold these over here, so don't let nobody take them, all right? So for the next two shoes, I'm gonna kind of go over them simultaneously. There isn't really too much going on different aside from, you know, the colorway and the patterns, material, stuff like that. They're from the same brand. You probably have heard of him. He is currently going, I think they're still going through a lawsuit between him and, you know, a little shoe brand named Nike. You know, you may have a couple of shoes by them here and there. I think the whole thing is, you know, the whole debate against, can you like sell things that are similar shape to, you know, shoes, something like that? Because I mean, this is the, you know, John Geiger one, which is very similar to the Air Force one. So I think this, like, that whole thing between how close is that to copywriting? I believe that's like the whole hubbub about that. But anyways, getting into it, both of them have the exact same box. You know, you got JG, John Geiger, black box, 2-piece box, sizing label on the side. Both of these I got in a size 9. I'm a true to size 9.5. And I'll just go ahead and cut to it. I think that's perfect for me. I'm a traditionally I'm a size 9.5, but I would say I am kind of more on the smaller side of 9.5 though, but still sizing down is just perfect for me. That's pretty much what I do for Air Force Ones anyways too. So, you know, it's either here or there. Open the box up and you get the JG paper, you know, all in there. This pair has a, you know, separate set of laces. I don't think my other one does though. But yeah, this pair does have a separate set of laces, black and white. And then of course we will bring out one pair of the shoes. This is the John Geiger GF, Geiger Force 1, in the pebbled white chenille pattern. So you see right here, black and white colorway. So it is the G on the side, on the chenille patterning, kind of connected to the back right here. So we'll set it over there. And then we'll bring out the other one too as well. So this is the one that does not have any extra laces, but it's still a really sweet shoe. So this one is in the distress pattern right here. All leather, smooth leather. You got the G on the side still as well, connected to the back. But this one is in a, you know, pre-distressed pattern, as you can see. Now, going over these shoes, I mean, let's just keep it a bug. And as I mentioned before, with the lawsuit, these have a really big similarity to Nike's Air Force Ones for obvious reasons right here. For both of these shoes, the main material is leather. With the chenille one, like I mentioned before, this one's kind of pebble, has a, you know, cobblestone appearance. You got the G's on the side, chenille material, black cotton white laces for both of them. This one has the other pair. You have the toe box perforations down the toe box. Both of them have a rubber midsole as well as a rubber outsole. The bottom part, I love the branding on this too as well. You have JG on the bottom on the outsole of both shoes. Nice branding right there. And then you have more of that branding on the insole too as well. JG lime green color on the insole of the shoe. Now, as far as comfort and everything, I went over sizing. As far as comfort of these shoes, these are definitely an all-day wear shoe. These shoes I haven't worn out and about, but wearing them around my house, I mean, they feel nice and comfortable, so I am really confident that I can walk around all day in these shoes without a problem. I mean, again, it's very similar to an Air Force One. You guys know how comfortable those are. So there you go. I think the only difference is I don't think there's any air. I don't think there's any air in these shoes. I think it's all just rubber, if I'm not mistaken. I can't remember off the top of my head, but I'll put like a little note or something like that once I look into it a little bit further. But yeah, that's pretty much it about these shoes. Like I said, these are essentially, you know, they're almost like, I don't want to call them Air Force Ones because they're not, but they're just very, very similar. But again, there's a whole lawsuit about that. So I don't want to get into the details because I don't know all the details. I just like the shoes. Last but not least, really been interested in getting into this one. So this is a brand called Plessume. So if you can imagine the highly gothic brand of Rick Owens and Nike coming together and making a collaboration, not Rick Owens Converse, like Rick Owens, Nike, if they came together and make a brand on, let's say, the Dunk. How would that come out? Well, this is what you're gonna get, all right? So this is the Plessa Slam High. This came out a while ago. I can't even remember, but it has just been waiting for me to finally bust out review. And this is what we're gonna do today. I have worn these shoes a few times just around the house, kind of taking some pictures. So I'll give you guys a little idea of like how they feel and how I predict they're going to be feel as far as an all-day pattern. But let's go into the presentation. So the two-piece, all right, let me back up to actually the presentation is really good for this too as well. So I like their little logo on the top. Two-piece box, a really nice construction too as well. You got the white on both sides and you can see the black kind of peeking out a little bit in the middle. So we take that back out. You get a poster, I believe. Yep, you get a poster of the shoes, Slam High right there. And then of course you get the shoes. They are perfectly symmetrical. I'm only gonna bring out one. I just wanna double check and make sure there's no other laces or anything like that, which there isn't. So we're all good on that. So here we go right here. Rick Owens Dunk in a way, but not the true Rick Owens Dunks because those are like $5,000, $6,000. I'll probably never get those unless I get rich. Please. But yeah, right here, these are the Slam Highs of Plessume for obvious reasons. You can tell like why this is, you know, why this looks like a cross between a Nike Dunk and Rick Owens, of course. You have the Dunk shaped silhouette, really aggressive black coloring, which is kind of reminiscent of Rick Owens. But I think the most thing that is most reminiscent of Rick Owens Dunks is, well, obviously it is this, you know, center, this check, right? It looks like it looks just like a check, you know? And I think that's the reason why Rick Owens stopped producing the Dunks. I believe they got a cease and desist from Nike themselves too as well. And so because of that, when he stopped producing the Rick Owens Dunks, those prices skyrocketed. Fortunately, I wasn't really aware of that at a point in time. It's probably something I'll never get unless, again, I get a really, really sweet deal or I just make a lot of money. Anywho, going over the construction of this shoe, it is, you know, it's mostly leather. There's obviously some chenille material too as well, cotton in the laces. There are no air perforations down here, you know, leather mud guard down here. My favorite part of the shoe, honestly, is on the inside. I really love the zippers of the shoes. It really makes it feels a lot more luxurious with these zippers in here. So it's a YKK zipper, kind of helps secure your foot in. It is a little bit tight. What did I do? I sized down to a size 9. I will say it is a little tough for me to get the zipper on sometimes. So I probably should have went with a 10, but it is what it is now. I don't think they're gonna re-release these, but you can probably pick these up a Grail for a pretty reasonable price, if I'm not mistaken. There's no branding on the back or anything like that. You have the rubber midsole of the shoe, high distress pattern, as well as the rubber outsole. If I didn't mention before, there's absolutely no branding on this shoe whatsoever. Let me just add to as well, it's a really tall throat of a tongue too. I think the Dunks may be just a tad bit shorter, but yeah, it's a pretty tall throat. On the inside of the shoe, you do have leather coating. There's a little bit of branding on the inside of the tongue, Plessume, but you can't see on the outside, so it's a really clean shoe, no branding on the outside. And let's see the insole of the shoe. I don't think there's any branding or anything like that on the insole. Let's go ahead and see. And it's just their logo. It's just the logo on there. So yeah, that is pretty much it for that. Yeah, just the logo on there. So yeah, all in all, those are a really nice shoe. It's really unique. As far as sizing, like I said, I'm a size 9, 9.5, but even though I'm on the smaller side of 9.5, this is still a little bit on the tight side, just a little bit. So I probably should have gone up to a 10. But yeah, Whoops, probably should have gone up to a 10, but hey, you know, it is what it is. Got the shoe, love the shoe, it's a really dope shoe. You know, it is a nice cross between what Nike and Rick Owens can do. I do dig, how do you guys feel about the Rick Owens Converse? Because, you know, Converse is a, you know, subset of Nike. Nike owns Converse, and I think those collabs are pretty good. But if Rick Owens collab with Nike, like how do you guys think that would actually turn out? I think it would be pretty dope, and it's something I'll be looking into. Will they do it? Who knows? Hopefully though, at least. But yeah, that is pretty much it though. It's probably gonna be a long video, so if you guys stuck through it, I appreciate you guys. Either way, hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, make sure you become a client. Do that by hitting the description button down below, as well as hit the notification bell so you'll be notified for the next appointment. Make sure you guys follow me on Instagram. The handle is at Dr. Hayes91. That'll be in the description box down below too as well. Hope you have a great day. See you on the next video.